Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome. Victory. Perhaps the turning point. Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear. A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins. The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. As victories mount, so too will resistance. The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Executed with impunity. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. The light, the promise of safety. formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. In Radiance, may we find victory. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. Cornered, trapped, and forced to fight on. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent. In Radiance, may we find victory. The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Back to the pit. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Executed with impunity. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Begone, fiend! This expedition at least promises success. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Another one falls. Surgical precision. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior. The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Executed with impunity. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose. Back to the pit. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. More bones return to rest. Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know. What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield? The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready. Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Unnerved, unbalanced. Annihilated. A dizzying blow to body and brain. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Obliterated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent. Another abomination, cleansed from our lands. Another one falls. Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. Executed with impunity. To the pit. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare-made material. Fear and frailty finally claim their due. gone, fiend! Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Even reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.